Hello again, YTPC. Mark, back with you. Another video. Hope everyone had a wonderful Thursday. Hope everyone is well, found the channel well. Had a nice surprise last night. My good friend, Rockin' Steady, he has been absent from his channel. Just going through life. This is just kind of a little shout out to Rockin' Steady. He's just got some challenges going on, so he hasn't been putting out content. He put one out last night. It was awesome to see him, hear his voice again, see that everything is still going. That was great. Going to smoke my Rattray's Devil's Cut today. I'm smoking some Capstan Gold. This thing, I know this probably doesn't appeal to a lot of people, but this thing smokes Virginia flakes like a rock star. It's just an absolute wonderful pipe. I didn't buy it. I mean, this is an older acquisition. I got this at, I think, the 2020, even maybe 2019 Chicago Pipe Show. I just fell in love with it, so I bought it, but it ended up being a great Virginia smoker. Speaking of such, hope I didn't, I dropped this yesterday. It just feels kind of strange. Hope I didn't break it. So it's Friday. Hope everyone has a tremendous Friday heading into the weekend. Speaking of Virginias, I have a question for everybody. What is all of your favorite? Give me your top 2 Virginia flakes, just pure Virginia. Mine would be Capstan, either of the Capstan. I'd say Capstan Gold. And as of right now, the HH Pure Virginia. I'd like to know what your favorite is. I think I did mess this up. That's not good. Damn it. So does everyone have any big plans this weekend? As I stated previous video, we have a dinner planned tomorrow night with both brothers, sister-in-laws, my daughter, her fiance, my mom, at pretty much like our family's favorite bar. They have amazing food there. That's what I got to look forward to this weekend. And that's really all I really need to look forward to. This Capstan, it amazes me. You open the tin, you don't really get a lot. You get the grassy, the regular Virginia grassy notes to it, a little bit of sweetness. But when you smoke it, what you get that grassy, you get that breadiness, you get that citrusiness. It's just so wonderful. It's no wonder this blend has been so popular for so long. I will definitely be smoking this till either I stop smoking a pipe or I die. A little pricey, that's why it's not an everyday smoke for me, but I do enjoy it a couple times a week. This pipe, I tell you, I know it's not for everybody. Many people think it's just an ugly, stubby chunk of briar, but I love, you can actually clench it pretty good. It is pretty stout, but it's like I said, it's got a really tall, narrow bowl, thick walls. It never gets hot. Should be a relatively calm Friday. Don't really have all that much to do today, thankfully. The snow is very gradually melting. I noticed it this morning when I was out taking out the trash. Um, it's just going to be a sloppy mess for probably a couple weeks. And that's if we don't get any more rain. If we get more rain, it'll just be worse. You can comment on your two favorite straight Virginia blends, as well as if you've made any. What's the latest acquisition, tobacco acquisition that you have picked up? I'd like to know that too, whether you like it or not. I generally, whenever I make a new acquisition, I do a video, so you know. Mine is the HH Pure Virginia. That's the latest, and I enjoyed it. I enjoy it. Mm, not as much as I enjoy this, though. Can't remember who actually turned me on to Capstan Gold. Might have been my good friend Alan. He turns me on to a lot of the. He kind of knows where my wheelhouse is, and he always lets me know. Hmm. You can also give me your opinion on Capstan Gold. Um, who knows? Maybe there's some of you out there that aren't real fond of it. I'm wondering if there's just it's a popular blend, but I'm not sure if it's like the upper echelon of some of the most popular blends, just because of the cost. It's pricey, but I kind of figure everybody's like me. It doesn't matter if you really love the blend, you're going to pay whatever to have it in your cellar. I also need to revisit that Wessex Red Virginia flake that I got a couple trips back. Um, that's a little, those Red Virginias, it's a little different. Um, you get more of that vegetable, you know, kind of vibe with that, like tangy, like ketchupy kind of thing, and it's not bad, um, but it's not really great for me for what I like more of the grassy bready type of sweetness. But it is a good change of pace for sure. I might have a bowl of that this afternoon actually. So, segueing off of the tobacco talk into the life talk, it's a general question to everyone. How are you doing? Um, are you sad? Are you depressed? Are you happy? Are things going great for you right now? I think the general vibe, the general vibe is many people are kind of depressed. This is partly because of it's winter, and winter just people some for whatever reason have a harder time being happy in the winter. And I get that. Cabin fever sets in. I'm not what you would call a just like outdoorsman, but at the same time, it really does suck when you're stuck in the house. That being said, I think most of us know that a lot of this depression isn't strictly the winter time of year it is. And it's only going to get worse because let's face it, it's an election year and the powers that be, whether many people want to believe it or not, they actually choose who's elected and who's not. We're supposed to think that we do. We don't. And there's a whole behind the scenes war being fought throughout this whole thing, whether it's the media. I know many don't want to hear about that, but it's the truth. That's part of why I think many people are depressed, and they don't even know that that's it. But basically, the establishment has to keep you depressed, so you vote for who they want you to vote for, so they can basically throw out their narrative for you why you should blah blah blah. I'm just saying it's election year. It's going to be worse than it has been the last couple of years. It's just going to be a lot of negative shit. Doesn't matter if you don't watch TV. It doesn't matter. You're going to see it everywhere. Doesn't matter. But hopefully more of us are happier, happy, at least content with the way the world is right now. Not exactly the happiest we've been in our whole lives, far from it. But hopefully, and I think a lot of us in this community just somehow we stay in that zone where we are aware of what's going on, but at the same time, focus on other things. is almost one of those Nirvana smokes. Just so good. Anyway, I want to thank everybody who's continuing to come back to the channel, continuing to contribute. I love it. Love you all. Hope everyone has an amazing Friday. Hope your weekend starts off great and just continues all the way through great. Till next time, keep them lit.